It is Thursday, boys. Day after posting that first reel, honestly, the freaking results have actually been pretty freaking solid, so happy with that shit. But it's Thursday, PD day tomorrow, so this is literally just got done on the last day. Now we've got holidays. Honestly, kind of wild, bro. Yeah, I got done with school. Went to the freaking shops, bro. It's just raining and so fucking miserable. We got some Bustermass drinks from the Polish shop, best shop. Yes. Oh, orange and peach. Why did I get orange and peach? Let's taste this. That actually does slap. Oh yeah, I actually quite like that. Anyways, man, freaking Thursday, we have holidays now. I'm gonna make sure, hold on, I'm gonna turn on, or not, I can't be asked. Gotta make sure I'm freaking posting consistently on that brand now, on that business brand on Instagram. By the way, I'll freaking link it down. Yeah, I'll link it down in the description of some of these videos, boys, so you can support me, because I think I've got my... Actually, you know, yeah, no, I'll still link it, but if you want to do this, I mean, I've got my business YouTube linked to this bio on this YouTube, and on that account, I've got my business Instagram, the brand, linked on that YouTube. But anyways, I'll link down the freaking business Instagram, the business brand on this YouTube video, maybe the last one as well, so you boys can check out some of my shit. I love this shit, bro. The original fake champagne. But yeah, soon enough, yeah, literally just tomorrow, I'm gonna be going to Dad's for Christmas, for like most of it, I think. I will be coming back here though for 1 more week before the end of Christmas. So 1 week of Christmas there, 1 week of Christmas here, actually. That's actually busting. But yeah, bro, honestly, I'm hella stoked. Finally posted on that business brand. It's just like, you boys don't understand, like, it is so completely different posting on there than just like fucking making videos like these, because here I'm just being raw. There I'm making sure I've got the script locked in, you know, everything needs to be dialed in order to actually get good results on those kind of videos. So it took me a freaking while of that scripting, getting the Miro done, and re-recording 1,000,000 times, right? Like I said, it took me like almost 2 hours to do that shit. And that's why I didn't go gym today. I mean, yesterday. I should be going today. But I really don't want it to be that I miss a whole week of gym. Because guys, you don't understand, bro. At my dad's, bro, in freaking Red, there's just no gyms. And the only way I can get to the gym, like, is I have to take a bus ride or some shit like that. So I'm still kind of taking it pissy. But yeah, bro, honestly, all I want to say, man, is like freaking finally posted that first reel on the business brand. I think it's honestly gonna be a hell of a good investment, hell of a good asset, you know, because I've got my personal brand here just documenting, but one that actually gives me credibility and can actually genuinely be beneficial to me and my business is going to be that business brand. And as long as I keep on posting value and value and value, it's honestly, I can just see, bro, it's going to help a lot. Definitely my favourite though. So yeah, this is literally what I just thought of. Definitely gonna outline some shit for the whole Christmas holidays, because honestly, man, there's just so many thoughts going through my mind right now. It's hard to properly speak, but I just feel like this Christmas holidays is gonna be my prime time, bro. But oh my days, guys, like the time flies by like crazy, bro. The time flies by actually insanely quickly, bro. It's actually ridiculous. So, gonna start a bit early before all the fucking New Year's resolution people. That ain't gonna, bro. I'm sorry, man, but it's like I really want to do another one of those videos, because one of the first videos that I actually posted on this channel was about the whole New Year's resolution, because I think I started posting close. Yeah, I think I first posted like October last year, and then like close to that I freaking did a New Year's resolution video. So I thought I was him, bro. Like shit, I'm not even qualified to be talking about stuff, bro. All the procrastinating stuff, all the advice. Like, I don't even follow my own advice so much of the time, and I honestly think that goes for so many other fucking like self-improvement channels, creators. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure, bro, everything is dialed in for these Christmas holidays for sure, and actually go into the new year, bro, not a completely different person, but because that's impossible, you can't do that in a couple of weeks, but definitely a new version of me that is actually locked in, actually dialed in on making that transformation, bro. Because I never feel like I actually do enough, bro. No way I have been, no way I have. Like, I do question so much of the time, like, how badly do I actually want it? If I'm constantly knowing for a fact that like I'm not putting in as much work as I could be, but I just also know that I'm not gonna give up, bro. Like, anyways, bro, I'm yapping, man. This video is fine, 8 minutes, 9 minutes long, but I kind of want to do a little yap sesh, right? Because this is just before, you know, the whole break starting, and big things are gonna happen, bro. I'm just feeling that shit, bro. I'm gonna have the time to lock in on content, make sure I produce a whole bunch of good shit over the Christmas holidays, lock in on outreach, but hopefully maybe we start getting some inbound leads by the end of Christmas from my content. But yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, bro, it's just so much pondering. Like, honestly, if you're watching this shit, you're one hell of a valid person. I mean, you're probably just like half watching this, like maybe just listening to this in the background, because maybe that's kind of what my channel is like. just like a whole bunch of yapping quite a lot of the time. Because sometimes it's just like, bro, I'll be pondering, man. You know, maybe I should start a bit of a series of like, you know, ponder with Nathan. Sit here in awkward silence with me as I try to gather my thoughts and say something insightful. But yeah, bro, nah, honestly, I think, bro, 2020, bro, I got a fucking comment on that reel saying, bro, like from one of these random traders that, you know, have generated actually a bit of results, but still not crazy. The brand is still not too big. Saying, bro, that like, you know, he can't wait to see me. What was it specifically saying? Let's check right now. On my Instagram, he said it was just like motivational, but I can check very quickly, guys, don't worry. He said, keen to see you cook in 2026, bro. I fucking know that I will be, bro. And that was an actual trader, bro. You know, a full-on trader on Instagram. You know, just also, I'm guessing, you know, on that journey. Still not feeling that guru-y shit because he's not ultra successful. And yeah, I mean, I think he said, let me read out the full comment, bro. Good content, bro. Keep it up. Keen to see you cook in 2026. Yeah, good content, bro. I'm just so happy to hear that shit. And then also Muji from the freaking lead gen agency that I used to cold call for. I'm still in touch with him because he's honestly a G. He's my age as well, bro. And he's the owner of that agency. Kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm still in touch with him, and like he also commented, you know, supportive. But I'm honestly just happy to hear that people liked that comment, because I mean, people liked the real. When you actually comment it down, that's the real shit, not people just liking your post, bro. I mean, half the people that like that post so far have just been honestly friends. But yeah, bro, this video is going on for way too long. But what I want to mainly say, boys, is like, these Christmas holidays, it's gonna be something different, bro. It's gonna be something different, man. You know, 2 weeks and a couple of days. Gonna make sure, bro, like every single piece of content I'm doing is on point. But I'm already gonna just start today, like freaking working on a new reel. I'll post in like maybe a few days or so, but I'm gonna get some shit in, bro. And just make sure it's fucking good shit. And like, prioritizing quality, I think, is really big. But then also posting consistently, of course. And yeah, bro, like doing that, locking in on that business personal brand, and doing the new outreach method. Gotta record that loom. That's gonna be a bit of a project, though. That's not gonna be so quick, because I'm gonna make sure to make it as good as possible. So yeah, I've put outreach on a bit of a pause because now I'm just lead scraping, and I'm gonna outreach to all of them using the evergreen loom. But yeah, I'm honestly like, the biggest goal I have is locking in on my personal business brand and getting some kind of inbound by the end of freaking Christmas. Like, I think I can do that. And honestly, that would be sick, bro. I've always mentioned this whole thing about like feeling like a nobody, because you know I haven't generated results or anything, but honestly just sharing my knowledge on that business personal brand and building up my name on there is definitely gonna make me feel like a somebody, bro. I can't wait for that because I know that's coming. And I think I'll have some sort of significance by the end of Christmas. And yeah, bro, like, oh, I actually can't wait to cook, bro. I actually can't wait. I am fucking debating going to the gym today because it's just like, if I go then today, I won't go tomorrow. But then that would mean that I would have to go the day after that, which is the first full day at my dad's. Oh shit, but yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, and then I don't want it to be a full. I don't know, bro. Like, I think it's best to go tomorrow, but I want to be able to go gym during freaking Red Lodge, bro. But I don't know if I'll be able to. However, I do have some weights. That is good. I do have some weight. I'm gonna post this as its own video. I will, because I'm not putting this in a weekly fucking. Yeah, I'm not putting this in the weekly update, bro. It's just gonna be its own thing. Just fucking pondering with Nathan, bro. Like, the weekly updates are just for the significant shit that actually I do, that I produce, the results that I generate, the very significant things that actually happen, not me just yapping like this, bro. That's the main thing. Like, yeah, so like, in terms of content, boys, on this channel, what I'm gonna be doing is definitely doing weekly updates, but then in the middle of the week, I will be just fucking spitting out videos like this every single now and then, just when I fucking feel like it, of course, bro. Like, just putting in random shit like this, man, because I just feel like it. Honestly, I can feel that this Christmas is gonna be a locked-in Christmas, bro. I literally didn't even think about gifts, and I know that there's nothing to flex about, but honestly, if you're my age, when Christmas is coming, all you're thinking about is like, honestly, like, you know, what gifts do I want to get, you know, start building my Christmas list. I haven't been thinking about any of that shit. Just thinking about fucking building my legacy, bro. That's corny as hell to say, but I don't know what else to really call this whole operation, I guess. You know, this whole business operation, bro. I'm just thinking about that. And yeah, so yeah, I don't fully explain, but from now on, for however long, for a while, because I think this is honestly method is weekly updates on the actual significant things that happen, progressing my journey, because of course that's what this YouTube account is for. This is what this YouTube is about, is my journey. So weekly updates about the progress, the significant progress in my journey of my business primarily, and then random videos like this, which I'm gonna post just to be out there and keeping shit real, bro. Because it's not all just journey and fucking being a robot and going from step to step. I'm a real person. That's gonna express when I feel like, okay, bro, I'm feeling the fucking momentum, bro. I had that big ass nerve, bro. whatever that shit happened to my body or whatever, and I bounced back stronger. That's corny as hell as well, bro. But yeah, honestly, I can't wait to see what shit happens, honestly, during this Christmas and then 2026, bro. 2026. I'm thinking about this whole thing, of course, as well. About how, yeah, of course the time flies. But of course, I also want to have everything dialed in, making a consistent income by the time I'm 18, bro. This brand, I'm keeping consistent with posting on this business brand on my Instagram is going to help though. And also posting every single Instagram reel that I post is going to also go on my business YouTube because that's also good. I'll try doing some long form whenever, probably also during Christmas. And yeah, just building this brand, like, I'm sure, bro, it's gonna be such a good ROI, return on investment. I'm sure it will be. And yeah, hold up. Yeah, you see, like, I get traders actually following me, I think, primarily because I follow a lot of them. And a lot of them follow me, but they're never really solid leads. They're always the new ones with like 100 followers. The guy that commented does actually have 1,000, but still just not a very locked in brand. But I would honestly jump into the DMs, you know, have a convo with them, help them out a bit. Some of these people, I mean, this guy is like actually doing shit pretty well. Not super well though. Not a good dynamic. Not complex. But yeah. But I just can't wait to see what shit happens, bro. And yeah, it's good to feel this feeling, bro, just before 2026, in my opinion. Anyone that gets this locked in feel fucking just at the New Year's, it's a completely synthetic feeling, bro, in my opinion. I really think there's this tiny minority of people that actually go into the new year and suddenly get this like boost of motivation, bro. That's actually real. That's actually like they feel that actual feeling, like shit, like the momentum is actually picking up in their life, bro. Not just a dopamine spike. I think this feeling like getting close to the end of 2025, feeling okay, you know, I feel the momentum picking up is a real feeling. And yeah. I think I've yapped enough, bro. Just wanted to express some stuff. Get this kind of stuff out of my mouth, out of my mind. And yeah, your boy's gonna see me cook, bro. That's what I gotta say.